Ooh. Last minute Halloween costume. Can you guess what I am? I'm a cheetah. I'm a cheetah. I need to put on my ears, but for last minute, I had no clue what I was gonna be Wednesday. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna be Wednesday, but the clothes that I had for Wednesday were all hairy and dirty. And I just didn't really want to be Wednesday for freaking Halloween, so I was just like, I'll just make something up on the spot. And I have somebody that I follow on Instagram. I've known her since like freaking elementary school, I think, probably. And she posted on her Instagram story her like doing some really sexy hot leopard cheetah makeup, and that inspired me, and I remembered that, and then I remembered I have a bunch of like cheetah print stuff, so literally like 2 freaking hours ago I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a cheetah. And I made these ears very, very quickly. And I just used cardboard to cut out the earpieces and the light glow stick thing that I wore for the Halloween hunt for the haunted house, and did my makeup similar to how she did hers, and there we go. Happy friggin' Halloween. Happy Samhain. Let's go. I mean,
This is the free haunted house I'm not going in.
what is that? what's up? Hello? It is the next day now, and I'm working on another balaclava. It is very bright right now. I don't... It's probably a little better. Anyways. Yeah, it's the next day, and last night was so much fun. It was so nostalgic to see so many like people and trick-or-treaters. So the place that we ended up going to is a neighborhood in a city that I used to live in, where I basically was, you know, raised in. And since I was like a little toddler, little baby, we would go trick-or-treating in that one neighborhood. And that neighborhood is known for like Halloween and Christmas time. They like do this whole thing, like most of the houses participate and decorate, like deck out their houses, and there's like a cul-de-sac that all of the houses come together and tell like the how the Grinch stole Christmas story, like with all the houses together. And you tune in your radio to like a certain FM and it'll like play music and the lights will be in sync with the music. So freaking cool. And for Halloween they also, you know, decorate and are super decked out. It's just like the spot to be at for Halloween, and all the kids in that like city or area, I'm pretty sure even people from other cities would come over there to trick or treat. And yeah, I haven't been there in years, literally years. And I had, well, somebody told me in my family that they stopped doing it. And yesterday was, I wasn't even planning on filming for Halloween, you know, or yeah, I didn't really expect us to do much because, you know, we're in these apartments and I didn't expect kids to be out trick-or-treating around these apartments. And just like nowadays, you don't really see as many kids or people involved in the holiday, so I didn't know what I was expecting, but I was not expecting to film or to even like dress up and have a whole costume, you know. So yeah, yesterday started out as any other day, and around like 5 p.m. I decided that I was going to dress up as something because my little brother Victor, he wanted to come back home from work because he got off of work at 6, and he had a whole costume and he bought a bunch of candy to give out to kids around the apartment complex that we're at. And I wanted to be involved with him in that, but I wasn't gonna film it because it's just, I didn't know, you know, if there was even gonna, I just knew we weren't gonna do much. So, and I didn't mind it, you know, not filming, so, but we ended up doing that, and I got ready, I did the whole cheetah thing, and we put some chairs outside of our door and some music and just waited for people to come, but literally nobody came, and there's like no kids out trick-or-treating at all, and it was already dark out and closer to like 7, and then it was like 7:30 and there was like nobody, and I felt so bad for my brother because he was so excited to, you know, scare the kids and give out candy, and he's been waiting for this like literally for weeks now. And we ended up deciding to leave to just go find a neighborhood for him to you know, trick-or-treat in, or at least hand out the candy that we did have, because we bought like 3 bags, huge bags of candy, or between him and my mom, they both did. And I remembered about that neighborhood that we would go to, and I was thinking maybe we should go over there and see if they're still doing it. And I looked up on Facebook and I saw that they made a post like trick-or-treating from like 6:30 to 8:30 that they were going to be doing that. And by the time that we decided to go over there and drive over there, it was already like 8. So we got there around like, yeah, around 8. And lo and behold, there was so many people. There's a lot of people. It was super packed and people and trick-or-treaters everywhere. And my mom dropped me and my brothers off. And we totally forgot about the candy. We're just so excited. And yeah, we just walked around, and my oldest brother Michael, he trick-or-treated, and it just was so nostalgic. It felt like the good old days, you know. That made me so happy. So sweet. Yeah, and then my mom ended up, because she had to go get gas. She was running out of gas in the car, and then she came back and she met up with us, and she had the candy. And we ended up giving out all of the candy away to trick-or-treaters passing by, and it was just so much fun and so awesome and super special. And we were just not expecting that, because this is the first year that we're not having like Halloween at my grandma's house. And that's one of the reasons I really wanted to be here with my family, or my direct family, like my mom and my brothers basically, and to, you know, try to create new traditions and just cheer them up, because I know that it's kind of a bummer with like the situation going on in my family. But I'm very glad that it ended up being way more better than we expected, and now we know that they are continuing that tradition in that neighborhood, and we had so much fun. It was such a blast, and I'm very grateful for that. But yeah, that was how our Halloween went. Do you want to show them the ears? Check it out. I made these I made these ears out of this thing that they gave me at Cutting Edge, the haunted house. So the last person in your group has to wear this light so that the people know like when to allow the groups to go in. And then I just cut out pieces of cardboard. But yeah. How was Halloween yesterday?
It was really awesome. I had a blast. I had a really good blast. Hi, and I'm Michael, his oldest brother. And we're gonna be 29 next year. So sorry for my birthday.
Next week.
Next week, yes, next weekend on my birthday. I think I'm believing her. She's gonna film me and her in our birthday.
Yes, I will be here for his 29th birthday. Yay. I can't believe it. You're almost 30.
Yes.
That makes me feel old. I'm 25.
Nah, you're still young. You're still beautiful.
Oh.
I should be saying I'm old.
No, we're still young. 30 is not old, honestly.
Yeah.
That's like prime age.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's exciting. Next week is his birthday on the 29th, or not 29th, the 8th of November. November the 8th,
So it's November the 1st now, but it's going to be November the 8th.
Literally a week from now.
Yes.
So that'll probably end up being in this video too.
Yeah.
But yeah, Halloween was awesome. It was a blast, and we got to go to that neighborhood that we always went to as kids.
Yes, I remember. I was a knight. Remember?
Yes.
The knight costume.
I remember dressing up as like, it was like a white dress. I don't know, like a princess dress.
I think you were like a little witch.
It was a witch?
Yeah, it was like purple and black, and you had like a little witch hat.
That was definitely one year, but I remember.
I think I was like Superman that time. Me and Jack were Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is so cool that they're still doing it.
Yes.
And it was very special. And if you know they're here next year, and I end up coming back to visit, we'll definitely do that again. Yes. For sure. But I guess right now we're gonna get ready to go do grocery shopping with my mom. So yeah, I'll update y'all later.
See ya.
See ya. way ahead of the game.
Look like them. Y me sé como cuánto bien. I'm inspired. And dance that music. And be like with the woman, like dancing. Like, and all of them talking to me like, hey, the salad, and have like guys over there coming to me like, and I'm like, whoa. Eating the food and seeing the bride and all that stuff. There wasn't it there. There wasn't it there last year, and now they just take it out. And I'm like, man. Like when I went home over here in the car, you can see the view. It looks so beautiful. It's just like
I'll be like, stay away from me.
Please wait. System processing broccoli. Please touch accept move your broccoli to the bag.
That for Hannah?
Saving 64 cents.
The broccoli for Hannah?
Take your receipt. Thank you.
Broccoli from?
Enter your item forward and touch the enter button. Place your item. Scan the bag. Forward.
adorable. We could easily have this in our future.
I know, I'm gonna have bunnies.
On our ranch, we're gonna have a house like this just for bunnies.
Look, it's drinking water. It seems like an Oreo.
It's a little too fat. They're feeding it too much, I think.
No, they're so freaking cute.
I'm gonna tell the people that they're feeding it too much.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna.
I love the one in the back there, Martin. Look, the brown one. Oh, show me my outfit.
Okay.
Isn't this like crazy?
It is. What? That's not relax. You're on a farm. Okay, the aesthetics can only go so far. Nice. I like. And look, I can step in mud all I want. I don't care about it. See? It takes me all. Come on, Eddie. Let's go.
Cows. Whoa. A goat. Where cows move.
They have horns.
That's true. Those are girl cows. Those are boy cows. Let's go see the thing that's been milked. Well, I don't think we're allowed to milk them here. Look at the sheep looking at Eddie. It's like, what the hell is that? What is that?
Whoa, 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 they're fighting. Get that, get that.
did you find? What's that?
Is that all?
Well, there's a lot of things. So, it's my turn.
Okay.
You're gonna answer.
Yes, I'll answer.
What's the problem for you?
You, problem.
What?
No, alright. I had a thought the other day that was kind of qualifies as a problem.
What's up? So it's been a few days now since my last update or whatever clip I filmed. Maybe, I don't know, honestly. But just wanted to check in and just talk a little bit about where I'm at mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. It's a lot. I'm going through a lot. It's a very beautiful day today. I believe it is November the 5th. There's a full moon today, super moon in Taurus, and I think it's like the brightest moon of the entire year because it's gonna be very close to Earth. It is very close to the Earth right now, so very excited to see that later. I'm on the second day of my period. I started my menstrual cycle yesterday. I'm in sync with the moon, and my period always falls around the full moon. But I've just been feeling a little stuck and messy in my life. Like, my life feels like it's very messy. It has been a mess, kind of. Well, yeah, for the majority. One big mess. And I've just been trying to, like, clean up my life and clean up other people's messes, including my own. And it's a journey, you know. And most days it's a struggle. Most days I am just very low energy and not a lot of motivation. Kind of have these feelings of like hopelessness and just like, what's the point, you know, and existential crisis. But I'm pretty stubborn, so I just, like, I don't want to give up, you know. And I've been through so much that it would just feel like, you know, everything that I've overcame in my life, and just the things that I went through and made it out of, those things shaped me into the person that I am, whether that was for the good, for the better, or for worse. I'm just like trying to figure that out. Just wondering why these things happened. Things that are totally, completely out of my control. But I mean, that's life, you know. And the only thing we really can control is how we react and what we do about it, what we can do about it. And I know that I've been through some pretty messed up stuff, pretty shitty situations. But there's always going to be somebody who's had it worse than me. And I know for sure that it could be so much worse, you know. And then it makes me realize like how lucky I am to be able to have the power and control over my life in the way that I do, and to receive so many blessings and guidance, and to have been able to heal from everything that I've been through. And that's like really important to me. And I recognize that, I acknowledge it, I accept what happened to me, and I know now that moving forward, I know how to deal with things. I know how to navigate hard situations, and how to like emotionally regulate my feelings and reactions to things. So I've basically just allowed myself to be this vessel, and to also be a guiding light and a beacon of like hope and strength for not only myself but for those around me that I really care about. My mom and my siblings, my brothers, you know, my direct family, my nieces. I really want to be strong for them and to be okay, so that whatever happens to them, I will be able to be there for them. And so that's what really helps me get through these ruts, you know. But it's a lot to take on, you know, as a single person and as a woman, and not really having a lot of guidance or grew up with, you know, normal family dynamic. It's been tough. I've really had to learn everything on my own. And went through a lot of like trauma and neglect, and you know, it took a lot to be able to forgive my parents. And especially my mom, you know, she was the one who raised us, because my dad was absent for a majority of my life. Me and her, just, our relationship was not, it was really bad. It was really toxic. It was like a love-hate relationship, and I just felt like she didn't understand me, or really, she had so many things that she was going through by herself and internally that I just couldn't see, or just was too young and immature to understand. But I understand now that I'm an adult, and it's still difficult, you know, like, I don't have the best relationship with my mom. I can't say that my mom is the best mom ever, because then I'd just be lying. But what I can say is that she is one of the strongest persons I know, and that she is kind-hearted, and she's her inner child was also hurt, very hurt. And, you know, it's a generational curse that runs in my family. It's just the same patterns, toxic patterns, and ways of thinking, and, you know, hurt people. But I had a lot of resentment towards my mom for most of my life. Really, just it was difficult because, you know, your parents, your mom is supposed to protect you and love you and to support you, and not that she didn't love me or support me. It was just, you know, she gave me basic necessities, like made sure I was fed for the most part, and shelter. But we moved around a lot, and I never had a sense of like a home, you know, like didn't have like a childhood home. Or I was just very emotionally dysregulated and just confused and lost, and, you know, just negative mindset, stuck in a victim mindset. And that caused me to make decisions in my life at an early age that were not the best, and to be in relationships where they were codependent, and just for my own validation, for me to feel loved and validated, because I didn't get that at home. But yeah, it's just been hard to like unpack that, and to like unlearn all these negative mindsets and traits and habits that I, you know, picked up on while I was being raised, and how I grew up. But it's very important to me now to transmute that energy and to write my own story, to rewrite my story, and to say, you know, this fucked up shit will not be my story. And to, you know, whether I had to leave and be on my own like I've done in the past and just cut off my family entirely for a while. And the beautiful thing is that I've always come back to like my mom, because she's my mom. And I've been in situations where I really, really like had no other choice and I really needed her. And she was there, always there. And maybe not in the ways that I wanted or expected, but she tried her best, you know? But like, by the time I was around 17, 18, or had got my first job, which was when I was 17, I was just kind of expected to figure things out on my own. And you know, my mom would always say, like, once you're 18, I don't have to deal with you, like, you're not my responsibility. So that made me I didn't really have a lot of hope for my future, or couldn't see myself being the age that I am now. And I just felt like a big burden my entire life, and like something was wrong with me, or just like, why am I here? And it's taken me literally years to heal and to prove to myself that that's not true, you know, and that I am worthy, and that I do deserve to take up space and to, you know, pursue my passions and to fight for my life. So yeah, my life has always been a mess. But and especially now at this time right now, it feels very messy because of like what I'm going through with my family, and it's just been very difficult. But I'm really trying to just help myself and help each other, you know. And I feel like it's very important that I am here. And that has proven true because of, you know, over the past few days, like I've admitted and talked about things that I have never said out loud or kept, that happened to me when I was little. And now my brother, my oldest brother, is also speaking out about what happened to him too, and how it affected us. And it's just been very healing to like be able to talk about it and to make it known. Otherwise I would have lived the rest of my life keeping this inside and never like telling my mom about it or my family about it. And now it's out. Like it's this huge thing in my family where it's really just broken up that part of my family, like my grandma and my step grandpa. And it's been difficult. And the reason that I am here in Texas right now is because I wanted to make sure that I was here so that I could be there for my mom and my brothers, because this is the first year and probably for the rest of our lives that, you know, we're not gonna spend the holidays and spend time with that part of my family. You know, we spent Christmas and Easter, Thanksgiving, Halloween at my grandma's, and it's just always been like a tradition and thing. But that's not, like, that can't be a thing anymore. And that's why I feel like I need to be here right now, even though it's may not be really where I want to be or where I just know that I should be here, and that I'm meant to be here in this time and moment in time. And like I'm really glad that I am here, and yeah, I've just been getting a lot of like validation and affirmations from the universe, and just like signs, and just by how everything is playing out, that like I'm glad that I'm here, and I'm glad that I am choosing to be the one to like break these generational curse and to heal my generation and my lineage. And if I do end up having kids, you know, I want to raise them and be able to do it the right way, and to provide for them, and to make sure that I am good and that I'm not going to repeat, you know, the patterns and the toxic generational patterns in my family onto my children. And if I don't have children, then that's fine too, you know. It's not really something that I like, I want to be a mom, you know. Like, having children is such a serious and selfless act. Like, being responsible for a human being, like how my brother is now with 2 girls, like that's a lot. And I just know that I'm not ready for that right now. I'm not at where I'm at in life. I want to prepare and be prepared and be self-sufficient, and to not have to rely on anybody or anything, and to be set up, you know. Like, I want to have a partner who is emotionally available and stable, and to build like that. The foundation is what really is important to me. And until like my foundation is to par with what I want and expect, then maybe I'll start thinking about it. But if I never have children, I never become a mom, like I'm okay with that. Like, I don't know, I just the children that are alive now, like, you know, like even like my brothers, like I want to make sure that I'm there for them, because I know my mom's not always going to be around, and they depend so much on her. So yeah, it's a lot that I don't talk about. And it's not that I don't want to talk about or don't feel comfortable. It's just like, this is not y'all's burden to like carry, or but I think it's worth it to be authentic and to be transparent. And you know, it's my reality, and this is what I'm going through, and maybe you might be going through something similar, and my videos and me talking about this helps you feel less alone about it. But the whole like feeling kind of I don't feel stuck. Sorry, that's really loud. Anyways, I don't feel stuck as in like I feel held back by my family, or that I feel like limited being with my family. I don't think it's fair for me to say that. And it's just so far from the truth, because I don't have to be here if I don't want to be here. Like, I moved to Puerto Rico, and all my most of my stuff is in Puerto Rico, and I'm living with, you know, my dad and his family now, and I would like to have my life and live my life in Puerto Rico, but I choose to be here. Like, this is my choice, and I want to be here because of everything that I've talked about, and I just feel like I need to be here right now. And the plan is for me to go back to Puerto Rico in December or in the beginning of next year, like in January, because my dad wants to be here and come visit in Texas for New Year's. He wants to be here for the New Year. So I am gonna go back to Puerto Rico, and I am going to, you know, continue living my life. But I don't want to leave my family behind. Like, I don't want to forget about them. I don't want to just ignore what's going on and just to leave them to deal with it, because honestly, I feel like I, out of everybody, have like the capacity and to know how to like navigate this, and I know that they need my help, and I know that me being here is helping and benefiting everybody. And it would just be so selfish for me to say like my family is holding me back, or that they're limiting me, or they're the reason that I am in this position, because it's just like, it's so much deeper than that, and there's so many factors as to why I am where I am. But I really believe that like I'm meant to be where I am now, you know, and I'm happy to be here. Like, I'm grateful, you know, and I'm just trying to do what I can to take care of myself and to take care of my family, and to share like my journey and my story, because this is an outlet for me. Like, making these videos and putting my life out there like this, it really does like help me. And yeah, it's like an outlet for me to express myself and to help me feel less alone. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with where I am in life, and I know that good things are coming, and that things are going to be okay. It's gonna be okay, and I want to do my part, and that's what I'm doing. But yeah, so I can't really say stuck is not the right word. It just my life is kind of messy right now. But yesterday, while I was on YouTube, just like looking at you know, the homepage or whatever, I came across this video from this creator. Her name is Haley, that I'm subscribed to her channel, and I really resonate with her and her messages, and I can play what she said, because I feel like, you know, maybe you need to hear it too, because I know I did for sure, and it helped me like feel calm, and it made a lot of sense, and I agree with what she said, and I think it might help somebody. So I'm gonna play the clip.
One of the most clear messages I've gotten in a while is let yourself be messy. When you're messy, you are so high in your vibration. This is like, whoever's seeing this is how you're gonna resonate with this. There's something here about living for connection. Like, there's been ways that you've been programmed, specifically from your childhood, of like, I should act like this, or I should wear this, or I should look like this. Like, there's certain things where you genuinely believe, or your subconscious tells you that if you act like these things, or you do these things, that you're gonna be successful, or you're gonna feel in control, or you're gonna attract connection. When in reality, the protection mechanism is like protecting you from something so beautiful and so great. So if you're just truly like, this is me, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, you're gonna do things your way, that's when you're like really in alignment to attracting connection. So I feel like whoever I'm reading for, you could be feeling stuck right now. Like, you may be kind of confused, you're a little bit stuck, and your guides are like, be messy, be real, be authentic. Like, be whatever growing up you were told not to be. Like, be that. And not from a space of rebellion, but from a space of authenticity. You're in a space right now where you're going to attract connections. This is like friends, romance, like this is just people that you truly resonate with, people that you feel happy around. There's an amount of happiness that is going to be birthed into your life through this new way of being. And I feel like whoever's watching this, like, you know this. Like, you have an inkling of like, oh, like I might have been, you know, not fully embracing myself. And this is your sign, like, embrace yourself.
Very cool, Mom. Just say yes. So I love you guys, you know, and I'm just so happy to have this moment to connect with all of you and make me feel young, make me feel smart, and as an immigrant, I know Grace lots of followers and from all different backgrounds, different cultures, different languages, and that.
I just wanted to say something else real quick about my relationship with my mom. Our relationship is so much better than it used to be, like, for sure. We you know, have forgiven each other in the way that we used to see each other, you know, and I feel like we understand each other more than we have ever, and that took work and took a lot of trial and error and just a lot of you know, separation and just trying to, you know, forgiveness, lots of forgiveness. And I do forgive my mom for everything. You know, I don't look at her, feel the same way that I did when I was little. And the reason that I choose to work on a relationship with her and to have this relationship with her is because I forgive her and I love her. I really love my mom so much. And not only that, but she's also like, it'd be a different story if she was like not taking accountability or you know, apologizing or asking me for forgiveness, but then, you know, not really like doing better or trying to be better. But she has taken accountability. She has apologized to me. She's actively trying to be a better person. Like, I see it every day. She's done so much healing. She's a completely different person than she used to be. And that is why I feel like she deserves to have a chance to like have a relationship with me and to, you know, be close to me, because I see it, you know, I see the change in her. I see her actively making, you know, decisions and working on herself every single day to, you know, be better and to rewire her brain and her, you know, habits and ways of being that she learned from childhood, you know, from surviving and motherhood and just everything. And yeah, I know she's, you know, we're both doing that for each other and for ourselves. So, you know, I'm really proud of her. I'm really proud of her because she's done an amazing job at, you know, doing the inner work and the healing that she really needed for herself and for, you know, me and my siblings. And I genuinely believe that, you know, she loves me and cares about me and loves and cares about me and my siblings and herself. And same thing with my dad. Like, I've had the same conversation with my dad. My dad has taken accountability. He knows his wrongdoings. He knows how I feel about, you know, him in his absence. And my mom knows how I feel about her and her neglect towards me and not really, like, being there for me in the way that I needed her. And, yeah, Lucas! Yeah, it's a beautiful thing to be able to have reached this point with my parents and with my family. And at this point, like, my mom and my dad and my siblings are most important to me, and who I really want to be there for and love and care for and protect, because, you know, we're all in this together. We're all surviving. We are all having our own problems, but what matters and what's most important is that we are actively working on ourselves to be better and to do better, and to not keep making the same mistakes or going back to our old ways. So that's the difference, you know. That's why I am choosing to have this relationship and be here. It would be a lot harder if, you know, she wasn't cooperating, and, you know, it'd just be hard, because, like, I love my brothers, and I want to be there for them, and I want what's best for them too. And, you know, ultimately they are under her care, so it's very concerning to me, and I just want to make sure that she's good so that she can be good for them. And that is what gives me the most peace of mind. And I feel like I still have work to do, and there's still work to be done here, and moments to spend together, and things to unpack while I'm here before I end up going back to Puerto Rico, in order for me to feel comfortable and safe and in peace. So yeah, just wanted to clear that up, and just to reassure y'all too, because I know it's hard to really understand, like, what's going on in the dynamic between me and my mom and, like, my family, but hopefully that kind of cleared some stuff up. It's very personal, so that's why I don't really talk about it. But yeah, just know that we're good. Everything is gonna be okay, and the only reason I'll stop posting and sharing my life here is if I feel like it's needed, you know. Like, if I get in a relationship with somebody, definitely probably not post or film as much as I do now. But now, especially now that I'm single and just, you know, going through this journey alone, I feel comfortable with, like, sharing it. But this is not something I see myself doing forever, to this level of, like, personal and just, like, yeah, because I definitely want to save space for, like, my future family and my future partner, and to be more private. But for now, I feel like this is okay and that it's needed. But I don't know, who's to say what will happen, but I just want to make sure that I'm doing things in a way where it's not, you know, crossing anybody else's boundaries or sharing too much or getting in the way of, you know, things. But I feel very happy with my channel and the people who have stuck around. I really appreciate y'all, and I know that you guys see and understand me. But who knows? For now, I'm here, and this channel will be here until I feel like I need to step away for whatever reason. But I know I don't have to explain everything. I know I don't have to tell y'all everything, or if I decide to leave, I can leave without an explanation. But you guys have been pretty supportive and, you know, have helped me a lot. So I feel like you guys deserve to know, because, you know, you're supporting me and my channel. If you've purchased something from my store or left a like or subscribed or commented, like, you have done, you know, have affected my life positively, and in a way I owe it to y'all to at least be real and authentic and transparent and just straightforward. So that's the best thing I can do. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Okay, I'm gonna continue cooking because my tofu is burning. Alright, here is din din. Looks so good. Okay, so I got the avocado, got kimchi. I went ahead and cooked up some carrots as well, mushrooms, and then the tofu as well. A little burnt on one side, but that's okay. And then I got this to drink. It is LaCroix Sunshine. This is a flavor I've never tried before, but it's really good. I usually go for the limoncello because it's got like a cream soda taste that I really love and enjoy, but this one is, it kind of reminds me of the limoncello, except it's sweeter, kind of like jelly bean tasting, like candy. I don't know, but it's really good, but it's also like creamy. So recommend if you're into sparkling water. But yep, this is din din, and this is what I've been eating almost every night. My body has been craving it, and it's making me really happy and my gut very happy. So cheers. Since all these freaking cats want to sleep on me all the time, this is what they get. She's my baby now. She's like, help me. Aww. She's not even like trying to get out. I think she likes it. Yeah, she's accepted her fate.
is Kinder's wood fire garlic. I love Kinder's. I use it in everything I cook. So we got these, and then we got some smoked paprika. I love smoked paprika. It is so good. It gives it a nice smoky flavor, gives it a good color, and then cayenne for a little.
No, because this is actually insane. I'm really just trying to sleep. Seriously? What? Guys, look at how I'm oh my, now you're gonna come over here. And I don't have it in me to be like, no, get off or kick them away because I love them so much. He's just so cute. Damn it. Michael, he did not want to wait till go home. He's so excited to know what's in there. Go home again.
It's looking too big. Victor, go to the car and go to the
Oh, that's awesome.
I sing to her all the time. She's with me. Yeah. Who's listening?
They have having too much attention on Anna when it's present time.
I know, present time. Present time, I'm sorry. Thank you.
You're welcome. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
To you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday to you. Que Dios te bendiga, que tengas la paz en tu vida y que cumplan mucho Last year, that's funny.